249 Spitfire 08 for takeoff. Okay, radio check.
Check.
Yeah, copy.
124.
Copy, receiving me?
Request rearming. Copy.
Receiving?
Storm Nils. Bill.
Yeah, 124 receiving.
07.
Hello, Niels. Hello, sir. I just crashed my Spit because I did a buzz of Laxor in his A10.
I'm going to take the C-130 down to Beslan because we have no SCOM 80s.
Okay, well then, if you have a moment to
I've just changed channel briefly so I can quickly speak here. Yeah, I crashed my Spit because I gave Laxor a buzz in his A10 and carried on to give Undead a buzz in his Charlie 130, and that caused a freeze of DCS and I crashed.
Complete.
Never mind. It can't quite handle the Charlie 130 without giving a bit of a problem. I'll go back to 124 now.
Hit some of the BTIs, I know that AA hit some of them. so I might be okay. Like, normally the takeoff's fine. It's just the landing that's a problem.
Yeah, because no, I would come in through that slim corridor on the east, and with those BTRs not being there makes it easier. I'll also focus on the shulkers further to the east just to widen it out.
Just for info, receiving. I haven't got my radio on, have I? Yes, I have. Why is it not transmitted? Transmitting to you. It's transmitting to viewers, but not on the radio. Why is that? Oh, it's working now. It's working now. Okay. Sorry. Anyone copy? My radio failed briefly, but it's working okay now. Okay, let's get started.
Yep, copy. Sorry, I had the rearm screen up.
Yeah, thank you. I just crashed my spit because after buzzing you, I buzzed undead, and because it's a Charlie 130, I got a complete freeze for a little while, long enough to crash.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, so I see we've got about 47 tons of jet fuel, so I'm just going to bring back one full container and then a container of rockets. That's the only thing we have zero of.
Okay, roger that.
Nice, thank you, Undead.
I'm a bit shocked that I mean, the server was only restarted at about 10 o'clock. I don't know how there's only 0 there.
Does sound odd, doesn't it?
Because the comms would be Russian helicopter.
124.
Copy.
Be back on the ground, I got stuffed up.
Ah, so we have 2 Charlie 130s at Mosdock now. That's nice. On Spitfire 08 for takeoff.
Check.
Oh, copy. Noisy, but copy.
Are you in the vegan?
Feels okay, sneezes in 130. Just passing Nils in the 130 and I'm dead in the 130 at a little bit out of altitude on what about 1700 feet, and no issues. It's only when you're close enough that you get the freezing poor frame rate issues.
Yeah.
Lax, can you remember what town at the bottom it is that's got the AAs? Because I was trying to fly out in the 130 and I thought I was taking the safe little corridor to try actually leave this place and I got let up. Do you remember which town it was?
Basically, if you take off from here, I mean the route that I use is take off from here, go to visually follow the smoke stack that's in the town of Mosdock, so just to the southeast of us, and then once you've flown over the smoke, head south, and that should give you a straight run down to Beslin.
saying, for the sake of anyone listening, I just followed that route that Lexor suggested, and took no fire.
Okay, that's good.
That's a good bit of info.
You do need to, once you get over smoke of Mosdock, as long as you keep it tight on your turn, in south. If you leave it a little bit too late, and you end up straying further east, not very much, then you might, when you turn south, you might be heading towards the T50s that are down there. So keep the turn tight over the smoke, and you should be alright.
Yeah, copy that. I was reasonably tight.
Yeah, it's okay for fighters. The C-130 might go a little bit wide, but if you anticipate for it, then it should be fine.
Yeah, copy that.
Two C-130s taxiing to runway.
Roger that. I'll hold. Unless you've only just started taxiing, in which case I could nip up now, probably.
You've probably got time. We're still heading up that diagonal part sort of as we get to the runway, so you'll have time to just go, unless you want to watch the amazingness.
Well, as soon as you put it like that, I'll go now.
So that smoke in Mosdock, is it always there then, for some reason?
Yeah, it was the back when I first introduced sling loading of one or two specific containers. That marked the that gave us a visual gauge for where to go with the container.
Okay, gotcha. Copy that.
Holding short and I just had a look at those C-130s, and two together is not good for my frames.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, just one for me when I was close to it, completely gave me a complete freeze long enough to crash.
Yeah.
So I'll be holding distance from those guys. They are rolling.
That was a surprisingly short takeoff.
It's funny you should say that, because I was almost at that same time going to say exactly the same thing. I was taken from some fire from the bridge, I think, just then. Got close enough to the bridge to take some fire. Now the two black dots ahead of me are Undead and Nils, aka Sneeze, each in a Charlie 130. I'm going to pick up some crates or pick up some fuel and ammo, rockets, I think. I don't think they need escort, but I'm just going to go that way.
Are you managing to catch up, Bill?
I only got Bill. I'm getting quite a bit of noise in the background there, Sneeze. But those things, I'm not sure if I pushed the right button, and I only got really mainly noise there, Nils. I just got the word Bill and that was all. But I think I might be something to do with catching up. Well, those things are fast, aren't they? I can't just catch you up in a cruise situation. I've got to pile it on a bit.
You as the vegan, in as much as you get a clean voice, but it transmits a whole ton of engine noise as well.
Ah, right. I'm at boost 12 and I think I'm still not catching up, so they must be doing in a region of over 300. So for anyone watching my stream wondering what I'm doing, I'm following two Charlie 130s, which are big aircraft, but they're also very fast aircraft, and they are two tiny black dots in my litter, in my illuminated reticle there. They're going to collect supplies and take them back to Mosdoc. We're going down to oh crikey, hard to think on that. Beslan, we're going down to Beslan. I don't think they need escort, really, but I'm just going along for the ride, really, and just in case. But they're a long way away. Now I'm putting out flares by the looks of it. Chaff, rather. I've zoomed right in so the viewer probably can now see just the outline of the fuselage and wings. But I'm pretty much not exactly flat out. I'm doing 300 and I think I might be catching them up. But 300 is not a cruising speed for the Spitfire. Nils is on base at the moment. We should be turning finals soon, if not already. I lost him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's on finals. There's one undead off in the distance, just above the horizon. Oh! Undead just gone down. That's Nils there. He's safe and sound. Whether he's going to get loaded up with the stuff that Undead is going to take, I'm not sure. Copy, copy. You had a bit of a mishap there, Undead? Okay, I'm going to head back to a Moz dock because I'm now on my reserve tank. So I just flew down to Beslan following Undead and Nils. Unfortunately Undead had an issue obviously and it crashed, and I'm now on my reserve tank. You can see the needle doesn't swing right the way across, so I'm going to head back to Mosdock. I suppose I could have actually just landed at Beslan and got rearmed, refueled, whatever from there. Undead's on his way out again. Should be able to see Undead soon. Oh, there he is. I found him. There's a tiny pixel-sized dot. He's just in the sight now. Might give him a burst of my guns, or perhaps flash him on my Morse code. Of course that didn't flash him because I didn't set my switches correctly for it. Never mind. Perhaps I should always do that as part of my starter, just in case. Wouldn't have been very visible anyway. Drifted way off course. So I'm looking for a fire of smoke over Mozdok. I shall head for that before I turn to the west for a landing, or for the airfield. Probably come in from the west. I think I'm seeing the smoke. Yep, there it is. So if I head for that, the reason I'm doing that is because if I don't, there are units sort of over here somewhere that will shoot me down. I'm on the reserve tank now, but it should be absolutely safe. Plenty to get back. Sure what those explosions are. So there's the smoke just down there. Once I'm past that, I'm safe to make my turn to the west to go to the airfield. I do go round coming from the west. throttle back. Open the canopy. Cockpit's fully fine. Gear going down. Full line turning final 08.
Roger. Well, that was my best landing for a long time. Nice.
49 moving north edge of 08 for rearm. Well, for refuel actually, didn't use any ammo.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Refueling complete.
Oh, we've got a few of us in here. So there's Scopsins, Undead, Nils, Laxor, and myself. 5 of us in here. That's nice. God, the A20s up there are Angels 21. Good heavens. I don't normally see them that high. What are these stray to? Because these, 4 of those, and they're the passives. So does that mean that these 2 are not passive? Perhaps I should go for them. There's 2 of them, so if I take them on, they're almost certainly going to get me. minute, I lost him. They'll probably get me now.
Stitch I 2023. Hey Bill, how's you?
Hello, Stevie. Yeah, I'm engaging a couple of 109s, which is usually fatal because I lose sight of them and then they both gang up on me. And now I've lost sight of him. Don't know where he went. There's one of my 6. Well, that's unusual. On a head-on, I got him, but he's not dead, but I damaged him. Oh, hang on, he is destroyed. Excellent. Got to just find the other one now.
Stitch I 2023. Great shot.
Yeah, a bit lucky, but I'll take luck. I'll take luck. See, look, he's dived a little bit, and I've lost him. Apparently, he's in front. Oh, there he is. Just getting one of them is pleasing. I'm really pushing my engine. Stay below him so that in theory he has more trouble seeing me in his rear view. I'm at full throttle just to stay with him. Just gradually picking up on him. Only very gradually. hopefully that's enough. He's not venting anything, doesn't seem. Oh, he's just a lot lower. I bet he lands and I won't be able to find him, or I won't be able to destroy him. It seems like when they're on the ground you can't destroy him. Oh, he's down. But I didn't get credited for it. Oh, I did. Yes, I did. There it is. It did come on the screen. I'm not sure if the viewer can see that. It's gone now.
Stage 2023. Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Just went for 2, got 2, and even though they're like theoretically at rookie status, they're still pretty nifty. So I'm happy that I went for 2 and got them. Splash 2 109s. I know we've got other 109s at 8,000 feet.
Stage 2023. I just chased an AI MiG into the ground and I wasn't armed, lol.
Nice. I think I'll have to climb just in case those two decide to engage me. It's probably the other two. Oh no, I think Laxor's only spawning 2 of them now. Oh, I'm seeing them. I don't suppose the viewer can see. I've got no cannon. No more 20s left. So I'm probably had it. I'll have to hightail it back to base, I think, and hope I can get away with it. Probably can't. They're gonna chase me now. Got one quite close behind me, but I can't. Oh, there he is. Just got to keep ducking and diving. And not too quickly because I nearly passed out then. Well, I did very briefly pass out, and that guy is hitting me. I was taking off a piece of my wing. And hit my engine because I've lost engine control. I've got to throttle right back to nothing. I'm going to lose the engine, I'm sure of that. I think I'm going to have to pancake. Safest way. Because the engine is going to fail. I'm not going to use my gear. That would just be asking for trouble in a Spitfire. She would nose over, so fingers crossed. Can I walk away from this?
Stage I 2023. Belly flop.
But I've got a freeze. That's a pity. Because that was a walk away, but I can't prove it because it's frozen. I'll try, but I don't think it's going to let me. It's got to be a game crash. Hang on. I'll timed out. Okay. Anyway, I think that was pretty definitively a walk away pancake type landing. Perhaps I'll take a Mosquito now, just means I've lost the spit. Yeah, in a Spitfire, landing on grass, I wouldn't keep the gear down because it always seems that the grass is too lumpy and bumpy for a Spitfire and it just noses over. So I'll take a Mosquito unless anyone wants me to take something else, you know, or fly a Spit again. I'll take a Mosquito. If anyone has the option and the chance and the desire to say hello on the chat,
Stage I
that's good.
2023. Your choice is okay.
Okay. Well, I'll go for them Mars because I haven't flown it tonight. Also, I haven't got anything in my glass yet tonight. Okay, first thing, open the damn window. Because if you don't, they can't hear you. Now I'll get on.
Stage I 2023. You been keeping warm?
Yeah, reasonably so, yeah. I don't mess about with the heating. I put it where I want it. I don't think about, you know, what's it costing. I just do it.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Okay, he's hearing me because I've got the window open. Right, let's go around the start-up process.
Stage I 2023. Back in 1 minute.
Copy, Steg.
Refueling complete.
Right, so with the Spitfire I would push the primer pump a few times, but on this I'm going to ask ground crew to what we call run the starter. Oh, I'll put my radio on. That's it, radio is on, so if anyone wants to talk to me they can. Because we use the aircraft radio, not Discord or something.
Rearming complete.
Right, I'll get them to run the starter.
Run the starter. Copy.
And now I can put my magnetos on and get started. Open the flaps. Not flaps, covers. Magnetos on for the port engine. Press that one, get a few blades past my vision and press the other one. Close the cover. Open the other two covers. Magnetos on. Okay, so now it's set altitude and trims and things. Altimeter I meant, not altitude. Nose down trim I'll set to just under 2 divisions. That seems to work. I'm now going to arm my gun. Oh, I'll put some. I've got aileron trim on this aircraft, so I'll use that, and it does help for takeoff and flight. So 1 division of right aileron. Turn on my guns and arm my rockets. Okay, let's roll.
Stage I 2023. Just got a packet of crisps. I start
Nice.
getting hungry again if I'm up this late.
Yeah, me too. I mean, nothing too unusual in me having a pork pie at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning before I turn in.
Here we go, 124 check.
Yeah, copy Laxor. There's a few of us in the servers, about 5 of us at my last count. Scopsins, Undead, Nils, Laxor and me. That was at my last count.
Stage I 2023. Love pork pies but hard to find a good one these days.
I'll tell you what, the best ones we ever had was when my lovely late wife and I took a holiday up in sort of the, where was it? It was over on the, when it wasn't Yorkshire, it was further over to the west. and was in a village, and there's a butcher there where he made his own. She didn't really like pork pies, but we had to get them a couple of times because she tried them, and I think they might have been pork and pickle, but they were absolutely wonderful. I mean, the ones I get now are just out of Sainsbury's. They've can't even think which ones they are. They've got a Union Jack on them. That's good enough for me. But the ones that in that town, I can't think of the blooming name of the place now, in that village, they were absolutely beautiful. So even she liked them. Place where we went to, there's loads of waterfalls. Or rather, there's a waterfall.
Stitch I 2023. You crashed.
What, the Spit? I belly flopped the Spit, but I haven't crashed this one yet. I think I'm good to go. Okay, here goes nothing. Throttling up. Using the brake. So the rudder pedals affect the braking, so that guides me. When the nose drops, I can comfortably, or even slightly before, I can comfortably take over with the stick and take the brake right off. Brake is fully off. Nose is dropping, so tail is coming up. Rotate. Gear up. You know what? I didn't use any flaps for that takeoff. I just realised. I knew there was something I'd forgotten. Couldn't think what it was. Okay, so that was a takeoff without flaps, which I normally would use.
Stitch I 2023. Good job.
Yeah, that was okay. It was actually quite smooth considering that I didn't have flaps down. I'll go for the actually I'll go for the infantry, which are dangerous, alongside the there's a line of trucks, and in the opposite field or the adjacent field there's a line of infantry that are armed with nasty things that are dangerous for us. So I'll go for the infantry with rockets. That's not, what am I looking at? I'm not in the place I thought I was at. There we are. No, it's not. I've lost my bearings. Hang on, have they changed something? I think they've changed where these are placed. Or Lexor's allowed them to change. Don't remember them being just here. But this lot are dangerous. So they are definitely in a different place. So that's kind of good. It means you don't go to the same old place every time. That's good. It's not normally near a town. I think this field that I'm going over now, I think is where they normally are, with a road in between. I think that's where they normally are. But they've spawned in a slightly different place. That's good. Now I can go for the trucks with less danger from the infantry. Not bad. Alexa, copy. Hasn't got his radio on, obviously. Right, now this run is going to take me closer to the infantry, so we'll see what happens. There are definitely some there. Go for that 3, I think. There's 3 in that line almost. That's all probably.
Stage I 2023. You're good in that spit.
Better in the spit than I am in this.
Stage I 2023. Sorry, I meant this.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, but I am better in the spit than I am in this. But they've hit one of my engines. Can you hear it racing?
Stage I 2023. Well both.
Right, I'm going to land and get repaired. Because although it's not showing on my gauges, one of my engines is racing. It's not showing as like, oh hang on, yes it is, what am I talking about? No, look, that one. It is racing. I was looking at the wrong gauges.
Stage I 2023. You can hear the whistle.
No, the whistle is just because I've got the throttle pulled back. When you get the throttle pulled back to a certain point, it whistles at you. That's a warning to say you've got low throttle. Are you thinking of landing, sort of thing? Which I am. Right, get out. Full flaps. And what happened was I lost prop pitch control, and I would say they've shot my tyre as well on the port wing. I can hear it. It's listing. So the port tyre has been shot out.
Stage I 2023. I thought it was air intake leak.
No, I can stop that by if I put my brake on and then push my throttle up. It's a bit dicey to do it here, but you heard that whistle stopped. That's it. No, it definitely needs repair, but it did anyway. Let's move a bit further off the runway. Seems I've got no right wheel braking. I'm gonna have to sit here. Let's jump out and take a look. Yeah, there you go, see? Oh, in fact, the gear leg hasn't come down properly, so they've damaged the whole thing. It wasn't a bumpy landing, so they've obviously, the ground units, when they hit me, they damaged the gear mechanism, etc. and that engine. The other one, an engine, I think is okay. They didn't hit that, but they definitely hit the port engine. There's various bullet holes in that. But I can't brake to the right. It won't have it. So I've got to stay where I am. If I go forward and try to brake, I'll just end up on the grass. So I'm gonna have to stay here and get repaired. And to do that, I've got to cut the engines. So now I can demonstrate it as I push the stick forward, the throttle forward. When we get to there, we get the warning. And when we push it a bit further forward, that warning disappears. Just letting you know you've got low throttle set in, really.
Request repair. Copy.
And I didn't adjust my trim for flight, so there's a few things I forgot there, but never mind. I suppose I could take advantage of repair time and get myself a drink. So I'll be back. Perhaps if anyone turns up and types anything, you can
Stage I 2023. Same timer. 174 F16.
170. What is this? 180 here. So I'm sure it's 3 minutes here. 180. Or do you mean you're on a repair time and you've got 170? Either way, I'm going to disappear. I've got to unplug. I'm currently tethered by my track IR because when I put it on charge, I probably didn't plug it in properly, so I'm tethered. I'm running on a cable from a track IR, so I could unplug it there. No, it's too long. I'll unplug it from the unit. It might work. It might be alright now. It's been on for a while. Right, I'll be back. Perhaps you can let anyone know if anyone turns up and mentions, puts a message on. Let them know I'll be back. I'm going to sort out a drink. Perhaps take a
Stegi
comfort break.
2023. Okay.
Right, thank you, sir. Okay, well that hadn't charged enough, so I've got to plug myself back in again. Stand by. And if you're still there, Steg, these are the pies that I get. I'm going to leave you in a minute and put it back. So those are the ones I get. They're good enough. They're good enough. I'm easy going. Right, I'll put this back in the fridge. I'll be back.
Stage I 2023. Making me hungry.
Yeah, it makes me want to eat it too. Hang on, I can't hear myself at the moment. I'm not plugged in on the headphones. Okay, yeah, I could eat that right now, but I'm not gonna. 'Cause I don't eat while I'm flying. There's every danger that I'll finish it off or have it before
Stage
I
I
turn in.
2023. I will be looking for pork pies everywhere I go now. Quite expensive, some of them.
Yeah, I imagine, especially the handmade ones. And when I say handmade, I mean made in the shop by the butcher rather than mass producing in some sort of factory. But the ones that you got, I'm just trying to think. Have you got a second? I'm going to look because it's bugging me now. I can't think what the place is, but I think I'll find it soon. I'm on the other screen. I'm sure you'll know it.
Yeah, 124 check.
Yep, copy that, sir.
We got to the bottom of it finally, so I'm heading. I'm currently down at Breslin and I'm heading back up to Moscow.
I got more noise than signal on that one. I got more noise than signal on that transmission. It's a place near Skipton, but it's not Skipton. I'm just trying to think where it is. But it's known for, like, you visit there for visiting things like waterfalls. And so I've done something to my map. It's gone all over the place.
Stage I 2023. Been to Skipton loads of times.
Yeah, and this is not the place I'm after. Is not Skipton, I'm sure. But it's a maybe it is. Maybe it's just I've lost the plot.
Stage I 2023. And Grassington.
I don't think we did Garsington. Hold on. Nearby there's a place where you can do like a river walk that's got loads of waterfalls along it. It's quite nice. Maybe I'm way off, but I don't think so. I'm sure, because Skipton certainly rings a bell.
Stage I 2023. Think 4 been there with dog.
Yeah. Oh, what, you mean the waterfalls?
Stage I 2023. Yeah.
I'm sure it must be somewhere near Skipton, because I know that name. But that's not the place. I'm sure that's not the place I'm thinking of. It's too big. The place I'm looking for is only a... Oh, Ingleton! Ingleton! Found it! We stayed in Ingleton, and now down the high street,
Stage
I
I
guess it would be.
2023.
Yeah.
I know it
There
well.
used to be a butcher down there. I don't suppose he's there now. That would be too much to hope for. And he made his own pork pies, and we used to get them from there. Absolutely lovely. Can't even think exactly where we stayed now.
Stage I 2023. Not far from Settle.
Yeah, that sounds right. The place we stayed at had a couple of properties sort of adjoining, but they were separate properties, or rather separate accommodations, but they were it's like a terrace of two houses, I think.
Stage I 2023. Love it in that area.
Yeah.
Do routes on bike in that area in summer.
Oh yeah, right. It was right next to a pub, but I can't find any of it at the moment. No, this is not important. I shouldn't be looking for it. It's just not important. So, back to flying. So it might have been that place also that there's a cave not too far away, that you could visit. That was quite nice. Okay, let's get started.
Stage I 2023. They used to do flight training in that area in through the valleys.
I can well believe that. Yeah, yeah.
Run the starter. Copy.
Got to remember to close that door. Look, whenever you get repaired in Mosquito, they leave the door open. Fancy that pork pie now.
Stage I 2023. Is that just an emergency hatch?
Well, it's the normal entry. That's how you'd normally get into the aircraft. I imagine there was a short ladder rather than trying to pull yourself up into that, but yeah, that's how you'd normally get into the aircraft.
Stage I 2023. Yeah, 'cause of the height of the aircraft.
Yeah, you need a short ladder. I reckon I've still got enough runway left to take off. I changed that to I hope I've got enough room to take off.
Stage I 2023. LOL.
Okay, here we go. I'll power up pretty quickly and hope for the best.
Stage I 2023.
124, Bill.
Hold the mirrors in.
Copy. Copy, Laxer.
Are you on the runway currently?
Yeah, sorry, are you taking off?
30, might need some space.
Right, hold on, I'm moving off. I'm moving to the north edge of runway. You got part of that message, but I think you're saying someone might need some space.
Undead inbound, C-130.
Oh, copy. Fold the mirrors in, yeah. So I'm guessing that's undead up there. So he's going to be coming in on 08, I guess. I'll move to the right to the edge anyway.
Stage I 2023. Did you ask for permission? Winking smiley.
No, I didn't. I had a bit of an emergency landing, didn't I, because of my engine. But whether he will ask for permission, I don't know. But he might be damaged also. He might also have an emergency situation. I don't know. But hopefully I'm well out of his way. I've lost track of him now. Let's look on the map.
Stage I 2023.
Oh, he's right up there.
This will be interesting.
It should be alright. He's right up there, so he will be coming in on 26. Can I give him any more space? I don't really want to get on the grass because I'm not sure if it will sink in.
Tally, armor at balls 0494 160.
So he's turning base at the moment, and I'll be on finals very soon. Can I move off a little bit further? I'll do it in third person. I don't like doing this, but just to give Undead a bit of space. That's about as close as I can get. So there it comes. So Undead, I'm at the north edge of the runway.
Stage I 2023. You gonna get a parking ticket?
Yeah, I might do. It might get worse than a parking ticket. Depends on whether Undead is fighting the aircraft or not. That looked good. It's a good landing, Undead. Nice. With a little bit of a glitch at the end. Well, at least he hasn't sunk in the grass. I think he's probably not. But if you go on the grass in an A10 and you won't move, you'll just sink in. Okay, let's set my flaps for takeoff this time. Okay, flaps are set for takeoff. Actually, I think I might go up there and turn round because let's have a look. I'm about halfway along. It's difficult to say. I've probably got enough room, actually. I've probably got enough room. If I really give it the throttle, or maybe I'll make it.
Stage I 2023. Good job it's not Heathrow.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go. Lost a little bit of room because I stopped my takeoff, didn't I? Because of Undead coming in. But let's give it a shot. Full throttle. Brake is fully off. Nose hasn't come down yet. Nose is down. Tail is up. Need a bit more speed for rotate. Let's give it that. Rotate. Nice. Gear up. and flaps to normal. I don't know if I got rearmed. Can soon tell. Nope, I didn't. So, got repaired for takeoff, but didn't get any armament to take with me. So this is a pleasure flight.
Stitch 2023. Another landing.
I think so, sir. Yes. Maybe I'll come in from the from you. So coming on 26 this time. For some reason, I usually come in on 08, but I'll do 6. 26. Except I'm way too fast, so maybe I will go
Stitch
down.
2023.
And I will come in on 08.
Contact Tower LOL.
Yeah. You can ask for permission to land and all that sort of stuff, but I'm going to anyway. I normally like to announce it to the other guys on the server that I'm landing or taking off or whatever. So now I've got to land, rearm, possibly refuel. So once again, that whistle is because I've got the throttle right back. It's telling me, it's reminding me I've not got much throttle on.
Stitch 2023. Someone told me if you don't contact Tower you explode on landing. Now I know it's not true.
Good way of making people do it though. Okay, I'll make an announcement. 49 Mosquito, turning base for 08 landing.
Roger.
The gear's going down. And I've got a window come up over the
Stitch
top, but I can't see.
2023. I even asked Tower for engine start.
Yeah, I have done that, yeah. I had a window come up over the top and most of my view was blotted out. I couldn't get rid of it. I've now got rid of it. Right, gear is down.
Roger.
Flaps going down. Sorry, that was really for my stream, sorry. A bit of an emergency. I had the target profile window come up over DCS, so it was right in the middle of the screen, covering most of it up.
Stitch 2023. Good recovery.
Yeah, a certain amount of luck involved there, but I couldn't get rid of it. I couldn't get rid of that window that came up. Right, I'll move over out the way to get rearmed and maybe refueled.
hang on a second. Bill, 124, you might want to reposition on the taxiway just to your south or to your right at the moment. Just we got undead outbound he's just lining up.
Copy. Yeah, I'm moving on to it now. Copy, moving on to it now. I keep pushing the wrong button, so I can't talk. He can't hear me if I push the wrong button.
Stage I 2023. You can't park there.
Right. Oh, I can wait here for undead to get airborne. Runway's clear.
Stage I 2023. Neighbors come out to complain LOL.
And of course, I need to get rearmed anyway.
Mazda, Dodge 1, requesting.
I don't request take off. I have to get rid of that. I've tried all sorts and it doesn't do it. Hold on. I have to get rid of this menu, and although I've built that into my rearm me command on voice attack, it still doesn't do it. There's undead. Right, now I'll be able to get rearmed. Except voice attack is having a little wobbly for a little while.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 120s that were set up, something's caused them to go off somewhere else, and then they are circling 25,000 feet at null check. So I don't quite know what happened there.
Yeah, I did notice that they were at 21,000 a bit earlier on when I went in, and I took out a couple of the 109s that accompany them, which is quite good. I was quite pleased that I went out. There was two there. I thought I'm going to get ganged up on and they're going to take me out, but I managed to get them both, so that was nice.
Oh, good.
Stage I 2023. Been hijacked.
What's been hijacked?
Stage I 2023. The ones that are circling.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now, voice attack's not behaving, so I'll have to do it manually.
Request rearming.
Jeez, I just realised the time. It's gone 2:30 already. That's just crazy. That's just zoomed by. Laxor, if you copy, I've just noticed the time. That has just gone by stupidly quick. What time are you on till?
I would say probably maybe 20 minutes flying, because my concentration is starting to wane a little bit from a flying perspective.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not too worried. I mean, I could take off just for another little sortie, but I suppose bins I've just rearmed, I might as well. But it's just gone so quick. I can't believe how quickly that's gone tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, and I haven't been rearmed. Did I? Did I not ask? Oh, let's try again. Oh, I wonder if it's. I wonder if I'm in a bad place.
Stage
They won't do it.
2023. Open window.
Oh, well done, Steg.
Request rearming.
Yeah, well done. A number of times I forget that. How can I keep forgetting it so many times? Let's give it another try.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Well done. Cooking. They're talking again. Rather, they're hearing again.
I don't quite know why or how, but there's potentially two 109s coming into Mosdock.
Ah. I see them. They're at 6,000
They
feet.
might have. How far did you chase the 109s earlier on?
Well, it's pretty much around Eka, whatever it is, in that area, pretty much.
Are you airborne? You are, aren't you?
No, I'm not airborne at the moment. Now considering getting a spit just in case, but I wasn't planning to do too much. They do seem to be coming in, but there's an orange circle, or Mike Popper 6-4. There's an orange circle on those units, so maybe. Oh no, they're enemy units. They're not going to be going for them.
Stage 2023. They're coming to
They
get you.
may well be. Perhaps they just come in to get their own back on the fact that I shot them down. We'll have to see what happens. But I can't. There's no way I could go against them with this. They'll just outturn me and take me apart.
Stage 2023.
They seem
They're turning towards you.
possibly they are. Yeah. Lexor, those 109s. I know they seem to be turning more easterly now, away from the airfield. What I did notice earlier on. Are you Lexor? Are you copying me?
Yeah. Yes.
Right, what I did notice earlier on, you know the units to the north of the airfield, you've got two parallel lines. One is trucks and the other is infantry. They were in a different place.
Yes, I forgot to mention that. It's a side effect of the flak units that are on the ground at the airfield.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was. I think you said something about trying to randomise a few things. I didn't know if perhaps you'd managed to get those to spawn in different places randomly.
No, I mean I can. That's actually not too difficult. But no, what happens is the flak that we use, the flak 18, are the only flak units that we can use that aren't behind a paywall, i.e. the 12 or 2 units. Unfortunately, the thing that makes them work properly is behind a paywall, which means they are part of the World War II asset group. And so the flak 18s, the 36s, the 48s, they use a fire director or something like that. it's the one that helps the unit prioritize their target. But we don't have access to the fire director as part of the core assets. So we can place the flags down and they will fire in the air. But if there's a ground unit that comes close, or within range at any rate, it will start firing at them instead, and it won't reprioritize back to air if they appear. So I pushed the ground units that are near the airfield back a bit outside of their engagement range.
Oh, okay. But anyway, it did make a nice change to be attacking those units that I normally attack, like the parallel units, they call it. It made a nice change. They're actually near a town now, whereas before they weren't.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll take off just for something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll take it to. I was going to say 3 o'clock, but it's 10 to 3 now. Okay. .49 Mosquito, clear for takeoff. I'm going to guess that I am.
Yeah, I'm pressing the wrong button. I keep getting confused with changing the modules, different push talks. Clear to take off.
Thank you.
Although we got two 109s towards the east, they've come up from Nalchak.
Yep. Go and have a go at the BTRs on the bridge with me rockets. The bridge is there. Ooh, and the convoy's there, so I've got to watch out for them. They will shoot at me. That's on 109. I don't know if I dare go for him. I can't even see him now, but he just shot in front of me. I'll unload my rockets.
Stage I 2023. Their defo after you.
Got two of them, I think. Okay, he's gone over to the airfield. If I can get the drop on him, I'll do a head on. Oh, he's way higher than me. I certainly can't turn with him. That won't work. If I can get up high enough and chase him.
Stage I 2023. Gone into the sun.
Well, gone through it, gone past it. But it's good that they've come near the airfield, because it's good that they come there, but not too often and not too persistently, so that we can't even take off.
Stage I 2023. Can this catch a 109?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm gradually increasing speed, but I'm also having to climb, you see, that's the trouble. He's higher than me. I am getting to his level, and then perhaps the speed will improve. Like 260 miles an hour at the moment. He's probably closing on 300. He's in front of me, but I lost eyes.
Stage I 2023. He's defo running.
And climbing. I'm at full black at the moment. Probably burn the engines out before I get to them. He's making a turn, maybe he's going to try and do a head on. I can't see him, only on the map.
Stage 2023. If he turns back, you got him.
Well, if it's a head on, every chance he'll get me. He's still climbing, out climbing me.
Stage 2023. He must know you are there.
Yeah, he knows I'm here. But I can't see him. He's way higher than me. He's about 4,000 feet higher. There he is. If I can get on his tail and chase him fast enough, I'll stand a chance. If he decides to go the turning route, then I'll probably a loser. Now I'm closer to his altitude, I stand more chance of catching up to it. So I'm not having to climb, I'm basically just chasing. Oh, I'm still a bit lower. Almost at his altitude. But I'm up full black now, really am. Everything's, all the stops are out.
Uh, 124.
Copy.
Right, I don't know what's going on with my machine, but I'm getting intermittent giant lag spikes. So I was going to, since it's went out at 3 o'clock on the hour, I was probably going to call it there and catch you again tomorrow night or later on today.
Yeah, okay. I'm a little bit caught because I'm on the tail of a 109. I'm in a Mosquito chasing a 109. Not sure if I'll be able to catch up, but at least I'm behind him. I'm on his 6. If I can catch up, I might be able to get him, which will be a first for me in a Mosquito against a 109. But I think he's actually pulling away, so I might have to give up. In which case, I'll be back tomorrow night.
Yeah, the Mosquito is known for, I think, its speed and altitude. Unfortunately, not the model that we have. I think the model that we have is more low altitude.
Yeah, possibly. I'll just go for it anyway. And I think I just spoke over you. Sorry about that. I'll just go for it. I'll see if I'm closing. If I'm closing, I'll stay with it, and if he's moving away, obviously I'll give up land and fold until tomorrow night.
And I'll drop out now then, and I'll catch you.
Yep, copy that. It's been a good night. Been a good night. It must have been a good night. It's just disappeared so damn quickly.
Yeah. It didn't help with trying to work out what was going on, but I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. So that sort of opened up a few things to, oh my god, closed off a few issues of concern I was having for the map, but I think we're good on that now.
Yep, all good. Okay, well, catch you tomorrow night.
Alright, take it easy.
TTFN. I am actually closing the gap. But if he susses me and goes for a turning game, then I'll have it. Hang on, has he got blue wings? If he has, he's passive anyway.
Stage I
think he has.
2023. Hope you get him.
Got him! But he's a blue. The blue-winged 109s are passive, they won't engage you. They're only like, good for chasing and target practice.
Stage I 2023. Nice one.
Yeah, it was functional. A functional chase in the end instead of a dysfunctional one. Okay, I'm RTB. And then I might have to think about that pork pie.
Stage I 2023. Where's mine?
Don't worry, I'll eat it for you. Can't say more than that.
Stage I 2023. Sometimes I see them in Morrison's for 8/9 quid.
Crikey, well they must be pretty big then. I mean mine, as you saw, mine's only small. It's like almost as small as it. They're not mini. It's not a mini pork pie, but it's a small pork pie.
Stage I 2023. Some places charge too much for them.
Well, they'll charge what they can get, won't they, I suppose. That's what it comes down to. Okay, gear going down. Flaps going down. Oh dear. I wasn't watching. I wasn't paying attention, and I stalled out, obviously. Not to worry, that's Lexor there. Probably saying his goodbyes to his stream. So, I'll do the same. For anyone that's still there, and I think it's probably just Steg, but for anyone else that's there, thank you for being there. Thank you, Steg, for being there. Thank you for your interaction. And we'll be flying again tomorrow night, probably in a region of maybe 23:30 to midnight, and then onwards, or starting at 23:30 to midnight, and then going on till perhaps 02:30, or that region. Okay, thanks for being there. Take care. I'll catch you again another time. I'll give you a few seconds if you oh, that must be Undead or someone coming in. I'll give you a few seconds in case you want to put a message, and then I'll think about closing the stream.
Steg 2023. Bye for now.
Yeah, roger that, Steg. TTFN. That's interesting. Someone just came in, but he's not showing on the map. Obviously, DCS thinks he has met his demise. Okay, I'm going to close the stream. Thank you, everybody, anybody and everybody for being there, and catch you maybe tomorrow night. TTFN.